Hi, Segita. I wanted to say hi, Alicia Keys.
Oh my God. Oh yes. It's the looks.
You're like a little bit of style of Alicia Keys today. Curly hair, big earrings.
Oh, thank you. It's the Monday vibes actually.
Ah, nice. It's a happy Monday with Alicia Keys, huh?
Happy one. Very happy.
Actually, today I'm going to be calling you, or we're going to be chatting in a bit shorter manner. We were thinking, we received quite a few topics, which are like very, let's say, specific, and maybe it's even makes sense to make a shorter bites for people who, I don't know, eat lunch and want to listen to something chatting, or just basically 20-30 minutes kind of topic, which we cover, from my side, from your side, and we wrap it and we put it and people catch it and eat it and say, oh my God, delicious.
Perfect. Let's start.
So today, like, I was just thinking, one of the things, we have, of course, beauty all around the world, but we have quite a lot of different things, how we approach it, or what's trendy, or what is the routine. And today, maybe we can jump a bit on that topic of the beauty routines, trends in different countries. So basically, east and west. And one thing, maybe I can go straight forward. When I was in India, I remember each girl, like ABC, learns to put coconut oil on the hair. Is it true?
Yeah. It's very common here. It's so common because, Indian hair, right? Like people like, this is not Indian hair. I wouldn't say this is Indian hair. Indian hair, like really thick, black. People don't even color. There's so many people. And I think it's actually more like grandma's oil. Like they used to use mustard oil. That was really popular back in the days. And now it's coconut oil. Every household will have that. When you're a child, you get massages from your mother. It's in the Indian household. Yeah, even your body massages to everything, even when you're a toddler, right? So since then, it's a trend that follows. And then like even my mom would get her like oil massage from my grandmother, like maybe a few years ago,
But you mean body massage or just head massage?
Toddler, of course, body massage, like that's very popular in India. And of course, after you reach a certain age, then it's just your head massage, that your mother would give, your your aunt, everybody. It's just there. It's in the blood. That's what I would say. But it's also good for the hair. It's very good for the hair. I mean, I use it. I mix castor oil, almond oil, and virgin coconut oil. And once a week, it's really good for blood circulation and just like, the texture.
Yeah, sometimes I think even massage probably adds additional benefits, not just coconut oil, because I remember when I lived in India, I used to use this coconut oil. And, after I wash, my hair still stays so oily that I look like I don't have hair. I look like I have 2 strings of hair, like this. And sometimes I felt like maybe for my hair is a bit too heavy because, if you have little and very thin hair, coconut oil might be not the best thing. But talking about the same, I learned because my mom was very, we grew up in a very kind of natural conditions when there were not too many manufactured products around. So she almost everything used from, what's available from the garden. And she used to use for hair, like a lot of chamomile water or nettle water, or even wash with beer, because it's apparently like, it's good for the strength and for the shyness of the hair.
Volume and everything. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. What about the face then? What about the face on your side?
Oh my God, face, turmeric, that's the favorite. Like we eat it, we drink it with milk, we, use it as your like a face mask. And we make, as to what happened is like, I knew about all of this before, but I was very lazy to like try home remedies. In fact, all the Bollywood celebrities, a lot of them do use it. And starting from Priyanka Chopra Jonas, like right now, if you see, whenever you see an interview of her, she would talk about like, this Multani Mitti, they talk about that mud. I forgot the English into it. And then of course the yogurt with turmeric, and then you can put honey, then few more ingredients like basin, that's like a gram flour. That because it acts like a scrub. And also it like polishes your skin and detan, because Indians like white skin. Yes. They like fair skin. So then the turmeric turmeric helps to lighten up your skin, and of course, you know, even if you have pimples, it also works on that. So that's something like I've used and I've tried, and it's quite cool. Have you tried?
Yeah, I remember I tried turmeric, but I think I didn't know really how exactly I supposed to do it. I think I mixed just like in a yogurt, I put a few spoons, I put on my face, but you know, then I could not remove, in some cases I went yellowish and I couldn't remove it until the next day.
Yeah, you use so much. You cannot use like you have to literally take a pinch of it, because then it's going to be yellow. Your face is going to be like a jaundice face.
That's why I know I used it, and I was like, I became myself a turmeric. So I was like, that's why I was like, maybe it doesn't suit for my skin, but I'm sure it does. It's just very practical. You would say what? You take a like, let's say a bowl of yogurt, you put how much? A pinch, just a pinch of turmeric, mix it.
Just take like 2 tablespoon of yogurt, a pinch, just a pinch of turmeric, honey, and then you use a gram flour. So if you use a gram flour, it's yellow in color. Yeah. And it gives like, it has like a scrub, like a scrub you can use, you know, get rid of your white and just polishes your skin. And your skin does glow. Like, use it at least twice a week. I think it works.
Okay, I'll try before next podcast. Let's see who's gonna come here. Because you know, my mom for face.
You should try. I want you to try, but do not use too.
Sorry? No, I will try, because I tried. I think like it was too much. It was just not suitable for me, and I was like, wow, I don't know if it's okay or not. So I just stopped it. But of course, sometimes because of not knowing, you think it's not for you. But when you do the right measures, it becomes all good and suitable.
Yeah. What about you guys with skincare in your country? Like, is there some mama's recipe that you have?
Yeah. So, well, my mom used to use like very many I would say single products. Like, for example, I don't know, she takes this is the strawberry season, she grinds the strawberries, makes it as a kind of scrub rub, and also very good, very, I think, refreshing for the skin. She used to use a lot of cucumbers, almost like by daily, you know, just simple cucumber cuts, or even under eye area. She used to use, you know, just we drink the tea, she puts tea leaves, green tea leaves, even bags.
I've done all this.
Yeah, I think we have, I mean, they were so simple, like, you know, for example, or she finishes coffee, that's it, she takes the coffee, she uses for the scrub next evening for whole body. I was like, I'm now thinking, I'm quite amazed how many things that, you know, you can reuse after you eat or during you eat. Now we kind of, it's easier. You just go, you take a tube of some of the, you know, manufacturer, and maybe it does similar thing. But actually, I really like that natural part of, you know, like putting natural things on your body and still getting a really nice effect.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. And I also remember for
tell me, and then I will tell you something very interesting. I just remembered.
Yeah, just last thing, I also remember that, for example, she used to emphasize quite a lot of sauna. So for example, if she goes to sauna, the third time she goes, she scrubs it with, you know, salt and oil. Now we use coconut oil. At that time, I think we used any oil available, but, you know, it makes your skin like, you know, babies. And I think all these things, like I'm happy I grew up with them, because they're still like in my head, and like I'm trying to revive them. I'm trying to kind of reduce the amount of tubes that I have in my bathroom and actually use a bit more of the fridge products.
So, yes, in the kitchen. Yeah, but it works. It really works. Like, I still remember even oranges back home, you know, like not the ones in the city, but back in the mountains where my family lives. If you use the oranges, like we eat the oranges, the peel, we just keep it out, let it dry in the sun. And once it's fully dry, you kind of grind it and it becomes like a scrub, you know, so you mix it up. Let's say you're making a yogurt, you know, face pack. You just put that also in there, mix it well, and then you scrub it really well, you know, and it works because it's got vitamin C already there, right?
Yeah.
And your yogurt has those properties for your skin, you know, that you're using. Even honey, we all know what it's good for, you know, moisturizes your skin and everything. And then turmeric is the best.
Very nice. I think in general, you know, these citrus fruits are very, very useful, because I also recall my mom, anytime she used to cut lemons, she uses lemon something, but you know, the ending of the lemon she never throws. She first digs all her fingers in it. And I always used to be like, what the hell? But then eventually I understood that she's doing this. First of all, it whitens the nails like really nicely. It's like almost like, you know, you have this French manicure done. And also, you know, kind of eats a bit out all the little skins you have. So because it's acid. And, you know, she very rarely used to go for manicure, but she used to have really nice nails. And I think for sure lemons helped.
I think it's the lemon. I think it's the lemon. That's what. I'm so glad. Look at us. Like, you live in a different part of the world. I live in a different part of the world. But we all pretty much are doing the same thing. The stuffs that your mom did, I've used all of them. Like even the lemon thing that I've done.
Really?
Like, yeah, don't you know, like in India, when you were there, like I'm not talking about like those 5-star restaurants, but if you go to a normal, like a, you know, like a dhaba, like a roadside, you know, like spot. If you want to wash your hands, they give you a bowl with like lime and hot water.
Yes, totally. I was thinking it's because, you know, it removes the grease from your hands.
Yes, it removes the grease, the smell, the citrus. It helps for all of that, right? So I mean, pretty much your mom also was doing the same thing.
Yeah. You know, when I was in India, by the way, I went for more radical way playing with lemon, because somebody told me, you know what, if you have any pimples, and in general, if you know it's kind of polluted city that you live, it's very good to use a bit of lemon juice on your face. It's like brighten it. You know what? I burned my skin so badly, maybe because I have sensitive skin, because I put like, you know, lemon juice and I went to sleep and I woke up, I was, you know, like this color almost. It was so bad.
I can imagine. Because your skin is sensitive. Like even me, I cannot, like they do tell you that, but you know, all these things again, it's definitely up to how your skin reacts. So don't ever put it on your face directly. If whoever's watching the video, if they want to try this out, please do not just go with what we are telling you, because it probably suited me. It suited you. We don't know how it'll suit others, right? They can try on their
test first.
Yeah, tested. Because what you did was superly wrong. So usually what you do is a lime juice, which means just a little. You use honey and little sugar, and you like mix it well, let it stay for a bit, and you just dab it, keep it for 10 minutes and wash it. That's how you should be doing it.
I wanted faster, bigger effect, so I left it for the night. but you know, that's not the only mistake that I did. I also heard, and actually I still have to explore because I don't know the details of this specific remedy, but also in some beauty creams, you know, urine is used, or part of like specific part of the urine. And there was a time in my life when I actually tried, you know, washing my face with urine, my own, of course.
What? Oh my God, this is hilarious. Where did you do this? And where did you hear? I don't know they use urine for anything.
No, but do you know that you can buy a cream with a specific part of urine taken inside, because it's a great moisturizer. It's one of really strong moisturizers, and it's very good also for sensitive skin. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to send you a link.
It is very good. I knew that something was helping. I didn't know about urine.
Now you do. Sappy, next time you go to the toilet, save some urine for evening bath.
Exactly. Then it's okay. Even if you don't have a partner, you could use your urine, because there's something else people say it's good to use on your skin to glow.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
so I will tell you on the phone.
No, but like I mean, it didn't make it anything worse, and I think I was just not very encouraged to keep on doing it for whatever reason. So I don't even know if there is a fact, but surely there is a specific line of many cosmetic creams which actually has urine. And I believe, I remember even like many years ago, one doctor was saying like, okay, you have some issues with the dry skin on some spaces. This is a very good cream with urea, and you should use it. So I'm not even kidding. Urine is something that we might want to explore a bit more.
Oh my God. How did you use the urine? Tell me this. Like, how did you apply?
No, so at that time, if I recall well, so, you know, I pee, and I think it's like the pee in the morning. I hope, guys, you will not find it too disgusting. And you kind of, I used to take like a cotton ball, you know, you put a bit and like this, let it dry, And maybe I wash after an hour or so, just because just to kind of feel the effect. And
Uh-huh.
I don't know, I mean, I didn't feel too much of a difference. So I think I stopped
But
after a few days.
yeah, but how long did you do this for, like this
I
ritual?
think a couple of days, maybe max 5 or something, just to
Oh,
kind of
then it's
see
good.
how better I'm
Yeah.
becoming.
Oh
No, but
my
you're laughing,
God.
but actually some people even say that urine drinking is good.
I know people in India say it's good to drink the cow urine. I know they use it for religious purposes, but I didn't know like people drink.
I think it's interesting to explore, because I am almost sure that there is some sort of lines where people say that, yeah, urine drinking is contributing to something in your, I don't know if it's for beauty, maybe more for health, but it's there. But
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't practice it much or at all, urine drinking, more like I just topically for now. Let's see,
I wouldn't even do what you did. Like I wouldn't have the, what do you say? Like, it's our urine, but yet can't do it, even if it's like for skin.
yeah, I don't know, I didn't find it too bad. It's just that because I think it was my own, and like it was just now and here. Let's not expand on urine topic, because otherwise we will make this podcast only about that, and it's not a great thing. But by the way, I remember, for example, my mom, well, I wouldn't say it's directly only for beauty, but surely for rejuvenating purposes, for energizing. She used to drink a lot of, various herbs. And I think in India as well, it's popular, like, I don't know, cumin or chamomile or this marigold, all these kind of
Right.
teas, before sleep, for like calming, or even in the morning for a bit like refreshing. I know that you're actually a big fan of these various drinks and pots
Yeah.
and tinctures that you mix.
You know me very well, like when it comes to, but I'm sure, you know what I realized? You come because Lithuania is a cold place, right?
Mm,
It's cold.
yeah.
And that's how your mom, whatever she's been doing, like even the rituals, it's very common to what like back home people do, more than like here in the cities.
Yeah.
And what she did with the herbs and all, it's completely even what we did. In fact, during Corona times, like when the COVID just came for the first time, right? When we were here, lockdown,
Mm.
having so many herbs, and India is known for that. We get it in our like garden. If you know of tulsi leaves, that
We'll
leaf,
see.
which is
Yeah.
really good for cold and cough and everything. So those cumin, we use it literally in all our food, right? Cinnamon, cumin, tulsi, honey, turmeric. These are like the household stuff that we have, and religiously also we use it. And that's how we make our drinks. Like if a little child is unwell, I
Mm.
remember back in the days, like when my mother would feed my brother as well, like a spoon of honey with tulsi leaves, and something she used to put, I've forgotten. So you would just give that, and like, okay, the cough is gonna get cured. And it did back in the days.
How
So
interesting. I mean, we used to use a lot of hot milk and honey. Turmeric, I think,
mhm.
was not so available when I was a child. So more like hot milk and honey used to be like first remedy if you caught a light cold. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And a lot of teas, like teas and teas and teas. I think I'm coming from the family who believes first step is not a medicine, but more like natural way of trying to wash out as much, virus as you can from the body. And then of course make the body fight. And then if the body, of course, after a few days, like still like struggling, then you go for the medicine or something else to help. So
Also ginger with like what during Corona, like till now, they call it Kadha in
mhm.
India. Like Kadha is this drink they discovered during COVID times. So
How it's
what they
called?
it's called Kadha. So you make
Kara.
it at home. So what happens is you boil a bowl of water. You add ginger to it. Like you can just cut ginger, put it there. Then they add like there's this seeds called ajwain. I forgot in English what it's called. I need to check.
Okay,
It's
we'll
like
check.
cumin, but a tiny one. So
Mhm.
they you put that, then cinnamon and black pepper and what else? Turmeric. Yes, all of that. And then you just strain it and you add honey and you have. And like right now, also during COVID times, if anyone's feeling unwell, like even my maid, she'll be like, oh, have Kadha. So these are all home remedies, even with what your mom was pretty much doing with the teas, back then.
Yeah. But this sounds like quite a powerful drink, like a lot of good things inside.
Yes.
Very nice.
I from the time I discovered, I love it. Every day in the morning, I have that.
After you wake up, before any food?
After I wake up, before I have my food, like instead of tea, it's been a few years I've stopped drinking like early morning tea. I have my moringa. You've seen all my stories. I have moringa, wheatgrass, and now I've discovered Kadha. But Kadha, again, because the weather is really hot in Mumbai, it's good for cold weather. For example, your mom can have it. You should actually tell her. I'll send you a list.
It's really
good for you. Yeah, for your health.
Try and see how it works for some European stomach and blood and head. Oh, but that's nice. That's good to know. Similar ways of treating or helping immune system to be better.
Exactly. It's just pretty much similar. I feel there's not much of a difference what you guys did and what we are doing here.
Also, I mean, as you say, you start after waking up, you drink some kind of these a bit more, let's say, sophisticated drinks. I think my dad used to, since I remember, he used to drink, the glass of hot water with a bit of squeezed lemon just to start the stomach. But I think I've heard also from the beauty experts that it's also very good in general for you just to start the day, and your body wakes up, your skin is like happier with all this little bit of moisture even before you start eating anything. So maybe I'm doing it, but in a much more simple manner, like this waking up of the body and getting ready to shine.
But you do it, right? You have it lime. I do that too. Yeah. What do you put in water? You have warm water and then?
Just warm water, and I squeeze the lemon when I have. When I don't, I just do the warm water.
Oh my God. Okay, I'll give you a really cool recipe, very easy. Again, it's with warm water. So what I do, this is my style. I boil ginger. With anything in the morning, I like ginger because, I kind of have this tonsil problem and I prefer having warm water, but some flavor in it. So ginger is, first of all, really good for your body, right? It cleanses your system as well. Yeah. So you boil that water, strain the ginger out, put it in the cup, add little turmeric, again, just a pinch, otherwise your teeth is going to get yellow.
Oh my God.
And then honey, and stir it with lime, of course. Squeeze your lime there and have it. It's so yummy, tasty, and you feel refreshed in the morning. That's another drink that I have every morning.
That sounds quite amazing. But the only thing that stops me is if I wake up and in the next 2 minutes, I don't drink that stuff, I might be, okay, now I need to do this, X, Y, Z. And, the boiling of the ginger would take me time, which I'm thinking, do I have it? Because now I'm trying to catch another habit. So today morning, when I woke up 6 a.m., I went for a dip just next to the beach. I kind of ran. It was dark, super dark, because the sun only goes up here at 7:15. So I came to the beach and I was like, okay, this is my first day of taking a dip in the water. So I take the dip, in dark waters, total darkness of the morning. And I came back. And I'm thinking, if I would have to wait a bit at home to leave for the beach, I think I would skip one of the things.
Yes, that's a little, how I time myself. I literally put the water for boil. I wake up, I do that, put the water for boil. I go brush my teeth, because for me, without brushing, I can't even drink a glass of water. Even though what I've heard from people on the beauty side of it and health side of it, that you should actually, as soon as you wake up, you shouldn't brush your teeth for the next half an hour. That's what I've heard. You should drink water, because the first saliva, whatever you have on your, it helps your gut. That's what I've heard from the experts, So, but I can't, because I wake up, I put everything for boil. I go finish my brushing, wash my face, come back, and then everything is ready. You just need to make that, have your tea. However, I listen to my meditation chants by then, I do my meditation, I drink that, and then I start my day.
Maybe I can try varying even this, because this sounds like maybe, even if I wake up, I drink fast this hot water, I go for a dip, I come back, I can then do this another water. It's not like it's going to be, oh my God, it's too much water. And my body's like, no, don't push me more liquids. So I think I can try to, alternate at some points, or even this could be a secondary.
Yes.
Yeah, but this sounds like a good recipe. I definitely want to try. Sagita, as I'm conscious of timing, I also wanted to ask you one more thing because sorry, because I think it was interesting for some people to understand a bit plastic surgery trends in India. I can talk a bit more of Europe, and of course, probably many people are aware, like the trend I think is going a bit down, these plastic boobs and lips and fixing your faces to look like cats. Thing is a little bit going down. I think more natural look is picking up, but not sure how is there in East.
No, in East, I think it's booming. I mean, from what I see, I don't know about plastic surgery in particular, but of course your Botox, your fillers. It's like even if you're not from the modeling or the fashion industry, people are still going and getting it done. And it's not just you'll be surprised to know, I say it's not just women. They're men as well, like who want to get things done. Like I'm telling from somebody that I know very close, a boy wants to get things done.
I can imagine which boy you're talking about.
Yes. So
but is it because it's very affordable, quite like cheap to get those things done, or not in India?
It's very expensive. But if you have the money and you want to get it done, like you don't want to look a certain, your problem areas. Let's say you want to like, you have a little deeper eyes, you want to add fillers there, you just want to kind of work on your lips just for the lip line. People are getting that, like jaws. Yeah, pretty much these are very common, very, very, very common. That's what I've observed from people around me. But surgery as such, I say, like the jobs you're talking about, like boob jobs or nose job, these are pretty much, from the industry perspective. I don't know if I know, or maybe if you're an Instagrammer, YouTuber who have millions of followers and you want to kind of get into that zone, like people do it. But I feel the other side of it, like not going under the knife, things are happening very rapidly in India.
Like more natural ways. Have you tried anything? Just curious.
No, not yet, but I
Come on, tell us, make a confession.
I want to try something. I will definitely tell you when I do. I'm still contemplating, but whenever that happens, I will definitely tell you.
Because your jawline looks more emphasized somehow.
Oh my God, my jaws are always like this. I'm gifted. This is God gifted. All the models are jealous. All my girlfriends are jealous of my jawline.
Yeah, you have sharp ones. It's nice.
But I don't value my jaws, my jawline. I don't care.
No, true. I mean, I was thinking that, the time when I'm
there, what's happening in your place?
I would say, because I'm coming from Lithuania, so it's like Lithuania and Spain, I would say a little bit different. Even now, when I came back from holiday from Lithuania, I still feel like in Lithuania, women are always looking good, in the sense that probably you will not go to the street wearing at least a mascara or lip gloss, and you will think of your hair a bit, you'll think of your clothes. While in Spain, I feel people are more relaxed. Like I can just go in my slippers and shorts, I don't know, for a little bit of walk, and I would not care that much. In Lithuania, I think, I don't know if it's coming because women are really, very much taking care of themselves or many other factors. But there also, I feel the reason why we have quite more ladies with, I don't know, boob jobs or like, the lip fillers, and sometimes like quite in a, exaggerated manner. You know how they call these Russian lips, like huge, like it's the lips of,
that's called bumblebee lips.
How it's called?
Bumblebee, like it's just stung you, the bee.
But it's just scary. I mean, it's not scary only for ladies, it's scary for men. Most of men find it scary, I think. At least from small survey that I did. I don't know why they're doing that, but maybe, okay, I'm not going to judge other beauty standards, but for me, it's quite spooky. So I think I've noticed that trend some years ago was going quite up, and I was like a bit getting worried because I think, sometimes you just have beautiful little things to emphasize, and that's about enough. But people were just boosting, like pumping, like Barbieing themselves. Now when I were there, yes, ladies still take a lot of care of themselves, but I feel like, you know, the trend of this plasticity is a little bit lower, or maybe the people were out for holidays, so I haven't met them around too much. Because here in Spain, I would say, okay, sometimes you meet everywhere the Barbie dolls, right? It's just that you see how many of them are there in 1 square meter, and I would say here in Spain feels like a bit less. I'm not against, you know, if people will say now, oh, you know, you guys judging here and stuff. I'm not really against like plastic surgery if you really feel so bad about yourself that, you know, you can't function normal as a human being. But I think many people do it because, I don't know, like, you know, this stereotype of Barbie dolls attracting the rich guys and stuff like that. And then I don't know whether your life is really worth pumping yourself to be suitable for somebody. So in general, like, I'm more like, you know, rationalizing on that sense that, well, do whatever feels good. Maybe, you know, one day, maybe in 20 years, we'll be chatting here and you'll be like, you know, like this and like this. And you barely moving, you know, like lips and stuff. And we'll be like, no judgment, you know?
No, I'm like, see, like you, even I don't really judge. I mean, if they want to do it, it's okay. But I feel that even if you're getting it done, you should be a little more on the normal, like be a little normal, like, you know, it can't, like, I
Don't
know
be
a
an
friend of
alien.
mine, like, sorry?
Be a little bit normal in the sense that don't be an alien.
Yeah, don't be an alien. Like, it's like crazy when you see a person, you know, like he or she has done certain jobs. You know, I just feel that, I mean, even if you want to do it, but it should look like normal. It shouldn't look like super fake, you know, because it's about like you trying to just work around what you already have, right? Why are you going over the top? And
exactly.
I don't think the over the top trend is on now. I don't think so.
No.
Over the top is not. No. I'm just trying to think of people that I know who've done things. So I'm trying to just.
I only know a few people. I only know a few people in India who did a nose job. They made it like really, really small, but they are not Indians. They are Iranians, Persians.
Iranians are, of course, they are like, for them, nose is the thing, you know. They would go to any length to get their nose job done. Like all my Iranian friends would do
Oh,
this.
really?
Yeah.
They have usually a nice nose in general.
Back in Pune, I'm talking about like, imagine 10 years, 12 years ago. A lot of my friends have done, but I don't know, like, yeah.
Okay.
But other things, I feel the most common ones right now, after like the Kardashians, everyone wants to get their, you know, the butt and the boob. I think two things are very, very common, and people are very open about it. These days, it's not like, oh my God, I've done, like, you know, I shouldn't say. There's so many bloggers out there who have actually shot while getting a lip filler done, or they're getting the, you know, like jaws
because I think
done.
they're also getting it for free if they do this kind of promotion. So surely they are.
Yes, they're getting it for free. I mean, I was offered to, but I was like, no.
Which one, the boob job or the ass job?
No, I would never touch any part of my body. Like, seriously, if anything happens, when I, you know, for me, it's just that fillers are okay. Like, first of all, maybe because I can't even take the pain. First of all, I'm so scared of even, like, I don't know how I got my like nose, you know, like
get really drunk and then you get it.
Never. Like, I cannot tattoo. My friends been telling me, like, you know, let's get like one each. And I'm like, no, I cannot. Like, I just don't have the guts. I'm scared of injection. So imagine a person like me.
Yeah.
But if I ever have to go back, like in future, I would just go for normally just to, because, you know, like skin wise, but I would never touch any other body parts, I guess. Like me personally, that's my. Like,
yeah, I still don't know. I mean, now I for sure not even thinking of this. And like, for me, it looks quite alien procedures. I think, I mean, to be honest, like I'm not like so paranoid about aging process. Like, I understand that some of the wrinkles are there, and they show that I'm becoming a more mature person. And, you know, like, I mean, I have all the like stretch marks and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know, I'm looking at this as a beautiful human body. So for now, I don't have too much complexes about these things. I don't know how, you know, in the future, I can't foresee, like, imagine if something changes, maybe I will rethink. But for now, I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay for now. You know, there are so many other tricks that you can just apply to yourself and you know, look like everything. That's how I am.
Yes. No, I do that too. Like all my food habits and whatever I drink, I make sure it's for my skin. And especially at a certain age that you, right? You feel like you need to start taking care of your skin so that you don't, of course, we all are going to age, but it will just help it to kind of slow down.
And, you know, all the books, like I've read some really interesting books on aging, and both of the authors, I don't remember right now the names, but both of them say if you actually fix your activity, so be actually really active, make your body work all the time, don't put it always in the comfortable zone, don't oversit. If you make this one and you fix your eating habit, you're like 70% there in really graceful, nice aging, and you will feel and look much younger than, you know, other people. So you don't even need sometimes to go for any like big invasions if you're gonna be dedicated and focused on, you know, fixing your eating and your gymming or other activities. So I kind of try to embrace this part, and I think that could be, you know, the path. At least for now, I feel like it could be the path for me.
No, same here. I've been like the whole idea when people tell me, oh my God, Sasha, I come to your Instagram and I see like you're following such a healthy this, that. And I'm like, nobody came and told me to do this, you know. I've done my own research and I feel it for my own body. The moment I have a glass of water, I'm like, oh my God, I'm nourishing my body. You know, I have, let's say, a bowl of like oats with so many nuts and everything. And the first thing that comes into my mind when I actually pour those things there, and I'm like, oh my God, it's going to help my skin because it's got flax seeds, you know, okay, chia seeds good for this, oats good for this, banana. So it's all about nourishments in the end, you know.
Totally.
So yeah.
Oh, I hope we will talk about this as well in 10 years, and we'll be like, oh, we're all natural and so beautiful and so young. Nita,
I don't know about really what I'm going to be doing in the next 10 years. I cannot give myself warranty.
Our time is ticking. We need to stop because we said it's going to be for people who eating lunches. They already finished the food. So,
all right.
Yeah, so let's say bye for now. We will have another short recording in some time, and yeah, so I will stop and say thanks a lot. I think it was a very interesting one. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Bye.